Hey, sorry I'm a little late. I've been trying to get these on Mondays more recently, but now today we're doing Tuesday. But it actually worked out because there's been some things in the works this morning and this afternoon that have updated my list of what I need to update you on. But first, joke of the week. A child asked his father, "How were people born?" So his father said, "Adam and Eve made babies, then their babies became adults and made babies, and so on." The child then went to his mother, asked her the same question, and she told him, "We were monkeys, then we evolved to become like we are now." The child ran back to his father and said, "You lied to me." His father replied, "No, your mother was talking about her side of the family." Huh? It's pretty good. Okay. Uh, hopefully that brightened your day. Um, Tomorrow is week 2 of fake, and so we are going to be actually talking about what it looks like to be a fake Christian, and really hitting that after the 4 chairs, how we just talked about. There's different chairs. We're really going to focus in on that idea of being fake, and Jesus talks about these Pharisees who are whitewashed tombs, right? They look great on the outside, but on the inside they're rotted. And so we're actually getting a full size casket tomorrow. One of the funeral homes was willing to donate, so we will have a full size casket out, and we'll put that out as kind of a really good illustration. I'm going to share about how how I first experienced death when I was in second grade. My grandfather died. I went to his funeral, and just tie that all in, and just how weird it is that we put these beautiful, nice, ornate caskets, and then there's a dead body inside of it, and how sometimes we actually act like that. It's sometimes called coffin Christianity, and so challenging our students to look on the inside and say, "Are you more concerned about what you're doing on the outside than you are about your heart?" And understanding that. Yes, we should try to do the right thing, but it's not just to be seen. It's not just for our outward appearances. It's so that our heart is more in line with Jesus. We will have a normal night. Programming team is going to do a pretty simple night in terms of games and activities. We'll just do knockout at the end, and during the service, it's going to be Simon Says with some added twists, hopefully. So that'll be fun. Small group leaders really work to try to keep small group time at about 30 minutes. I'm trying to give you guys more time. Obviously, sometimes your group doesn't go that long, and that's okay. But and if it goes over 30 minutes because you're having great conversation, that's great. But really try to keep it at 30 minutes and give your students the opportunity to speak as much as you can get them to talk, but also keep them on track. I get sometimes students can be a little all over the place, and that's we're not going to force them to stay on track every second of the day, but really try to hone it into that 30 minutes. I think 30 minutes is a really solid amount of time to accomplish what we're trying to accomplish in our small groups. Also, don't forget small group leaders at the end to make announcements. I have those announcements at the bottom. I haven't really gotten too much feedback from y'all. And that's on my end. I haven't really asked y'all how that's been going, but hopefully the announcement's going well. The whole point of that, just to reiterate, is for you to be able to cast vision to the students that you've built relationships with, and also to put it towards the end of the night rather than at the beginning of the night when we're just getting started and students are just all over the place. So that's a good chance of saying, hey, before you go into free time, here's what's going to be happening. We really want you to come to this. And so the hope is that you having a personal relationship with a lot of your students in your small group will help encourage them to really attend those things and be excited about those things, rather than just me announcing it from the stage. And every once in a while I'll announce something at the beginning of the message if I deem it important. Really push the Fall Fest. Really push your students to be inviting a friend or thinking of friends to invite. Say, man, this is going to be a really fun night. You don't want your friend to miss. We're encouraging our students to dress up in old Halloween costumes, so Halloween costumes from when they're a kid, or one that they find in their attic, or one from Goodwill. And so we're going to make it this kind of more Goodwill-esque Halloween since it's afterwards, and we'll just see what the craziest, and we'll give a prize to the craziest outfit. So really be pushing these things and really build up excitement and champion the announcements. That's for our small group leaders. Everyone else, tomorrow we are starting a check-in. This is the update that I just got today. I met with some of our staff, and we're going to do automated check-ins. So we're going to actually have the name tags that print out and that we check them in. And so hospitality team is going to be championing that. They're going to be training in that and learning how all of that goes. But just be aware that that's happening, and that's going to be a new system. Give us patience and really try your best to learn what we're doing. And at our November meeting on November 9th, remember that's a really important meeting, November 9th, 8:30 to noon, we're going to do a little bit of kind of going over what your part of that is. This has been rolled out in high school, but it's really cool. Like, you can have an app and actually pull up, for you small group leaders, you can pull up and see who has checked in my group today and who needs to actually be in my group and who got missed in check-in, because this person's sitting in my group, but they're not checked in online, so let's make sure they get checked in. Really, really important stuff. We need to be very diligent about check-in, because it helps us track trends and helps us see, is what we're doing bringing more students in, or are more students leaving, or and be able to track attendance throughout the year is really helpful for metrics to know what we need to, how we can improve our ministry. Let's see, last two things. Next Tuesday, the 29th, again, Abby and I are going to have like a little bonfire, make some dinner. We'll probably just make a bunch of soup. And so bring snacks, bring food, whatever. We're going to have all you guys, the student leaders and high school leaders over at our place. It's 6 to 8:30. Show up late, leave early, whatever. Come in whenever, and we'd love to just have you and just hang out, and just the time for us to spend time with one another. Last thing is, I sent out a survey. I'm going to send a link on this video as well. Please fill that survey out. That's really helpful for me to hear what you guys have to say about the ministry and where you're at right now. So if you have any questions, let me know. See you tomorrow.